Hello, my name is Amana Begam, and once again, I'm here to discuss my article, which I have written for the print this week. So basically, I have covered the issue of Seema Haider, not typically the issue of the Seema Haider, but the response of it coming from the Pakistan across the border, and the way Pakistani Hindu are getting targeted because of this issue, particularly where a Pakistani Muslim women chooses to come to India and marry an Indian Hindu guy. I mean, the Pakistani Hindu has nothing to do with it, but still they are the one bearing the brunt of it. So I was trying to understand the mindset, why the Pakistani Hindu has to suffer without any fault of them. I mean, they are not doing even anything to trigger any kind of reaction. So uh, um, what I understood, when you go into the history, we know the hostage theory, uh, where Pakistani minority, specifically Hindu, was seen as someone, as a population of hostage, and to do negotiation with the India for a fair treatment of Indian Muslim or Indian minority. Of course, this is such an absurd idea, and Indian state never agreed to it, just like we never agreed on two-nation theory. However, I can see that the same mindset is still prevalent there. Anything happens in India, in the response of that, they target their own minority and Hindu population specifically. I mean, if even in the post-Babri violence, they have Pakistani fanatics have demolished and targeted some 30 temples of Hindu and Jain there. So apart from the hostage, what else is the reason could be? And I think it also comes from a very deep rooted two nation theory, because if you look into it, you will understand that the two nation theory is an extension of the ummah concept, where Muslims are citizen of this imagined nation, boundary of any nation. So every Muslim is a citizen of that imagined boundary, and seeing them, someone related to you yourself, and seeing them as a tribe is a kind of mindset from where two nation theory is coming from. In such an idea, there is no place for the other people, no place for the people who are non-Muslims, because the Pakistan existence is based on that idea. We can clearly see that a section of Pakistani Muslims do not see their own minority as their own. For them, they will always be someone other, not a part of themselves, and they impose the same mindset on others because they see themselves as a tribal community of this imagined ummah. They also think Hindus are related to the India because of their cultural and religious affinity to towards Hinduism. So they are basically imposing their own mindset and seeing their own minority from that prism only. So these mindset are there. However, we can see clearly that they don't need even any incident to target their minority. Like thousand of non-Muslims girl get abducted, converted forcefully, raped in Pakistan. Recently, 13 Hindus are attacked because they were organizing a satsang in Pakistan. So if we go into it further, we can see there is a hatred for the kafir. So the term of the kafir and how you describe it, it is a very essential, has very significance in today world. Because okay, you can call someone kafir to describe just an as a other, like someone is not non-Muslim. So but when we use word kafir, it's not only become a non-Muslim. There are so many emotions attached to it because of historical baggages, because of the political scenario. So that mindset is so deep in their psyche, and it's not only for the non-Muslim. It extend to the anyone who is not proper Muslim in their head. So the takfir come into the picture, and I mean, I think these are a few factor and mindset because of the that Pakistani minorities are suffering like anything. They are getting totally wiped out, and the basic issue is the idea of the Pakistan. Till they are not going to acknowledge that their root, their idea of Pakistan, the two nation theory, is something very flawed. They are not going to find a solution. Also, the rigidity of their theological interpretation. If there is a someone like Gandhi, that person cannot live in a Pakistan anymore, and they should learn from, I would say, from Indonesia, where the one of biggest Islamic organization now discussing this very important issue of the word kafir and how we should use it or we should not use it. The debates are on such a issue. So yeah, please go ahead and read my article. Thank you.